Youth today are far more engaged in extracurricular activities than ever before. From baseball to academics, and from robotics to agriculture. Youth today are engaged in a variety of different extracurricular activities. Just one of those extracurricular activities is 4-H. Now, 4-H is something that's near and dear to my heart, serving as the Henry County 4-H agent. However, to others in the room, you may not be as familiar with what 4-H is. And you might be asking, what is 4-H? 4-H is the nation's largest youth leadership development organization. It provides youth with opportunities in things from robotics to agriculture, and from healthy living to communications, and so much more. Here in Georgia, we have what we call Georgia 4-H, which is the state level of our 4-H program. In Georgia 4-H, one of the biggest competitions we have is our District Project Achievement. This is our public speaking competition for youth in grades 4th through 12th. District Project Achievement, or DPA for short, is made up of three main ideas: the speech, the portfolio, and the interview. The speech is something that a child develops on their own. They do their own research, choose their own topic, and finally present their idea on their own. The portfolio is a year's worth of work that surrounds the speech. So, for example, if I chose to talk about dogs, my portfolio would be all of the things I did to learn about dogs, the interviews I did, all the times I took my dog outside, all the times I fed my dog, anything that has to do with what the topic of my speech is. And finally, the interview. The interview is reserved for our high school 4-Hers who make it all the way to the top level or the state level of this competition. They sit down with two adults who interview them about the activities in their portfolio and what they were able to learn about their topic. While this sounds great, and it is a great way for youth to learn new and important skills, there are a few problems that have arisen. The first being that there are zero interactive online resources that support DPA participants in preparing for district project achievement. This means that youth have to come into the office and use print resources or talk with their 4-H agent or staff to learn how to create their speech, portfolio, and interview skills. However, the second problem is that only 3 print resources currently exist to support our DPA participants. This means that even when they come into the office, there's still a lack of resources to provide them to help with their project. And finally, perhaps the most shocking statistic to me. In my first year as 4-H agent, over 73 people contacted the 4-H office requesting more materials to help with DPA preparation. Now, these problems as a 4-H agent really tugged at my heart. So I chose to create the DPA Helper. The DPA Helper is the first online interactive resource created to help participants with their projects. Here you'll see we have it pulling up for us to take a look. And as it loads here on the home page, you can see our resources and guidelines for each of the individual grade groups. So we've got our 4th through 6th grade, 7th through 8th, and 9th through 12th. Each of those groups has a little bit different set of guidelines, so we have it broken up there. Next, we have our speech assistant. This is an area where youth can go in and enter their name, their grade, their school, and some information about what they want to talk about. And then this form will help to generate a fully fleshed out introduction and conclusion, as well as an outline of their body paragraphs, or those paragraphs where we would put the main bulk of our research. Down here, again, just a few more resources to help youth. Then here on our portfolio builder page, you'll see that we have a few different functions. We have some example portfolios for youth who might be new to keeping up with all of the different activities they've done throughout the year. And then we have 2 features here. The first, where a child can click and record an activity. So I could go in and put that I walked my dog for 6 hours today. And then finally, where we can view our portfolio. Now, this view portfolio function, once a child has gone up here and logged in and then selected their account and they've logged a few things, when they click on this view portfolio button, They are able to see all the activities they've logged in this year, as well as if they've uploaded any pictures, they are able to pull those from there as well. This helps so that at the end of the year, the youth are not sitting there trying to remember all the different things they've done throughout the year. Instead, they have it all listed right there for them. All they have to do is format it, pull those pictures, put them in a picture page, and they are ready to go. Overall, the DPA Helper is truly helping youth. I've already seen it through user testing how excited some of these youth are to be able to take this and work on their speeches and portfolios at home, at school, on the go, at sports practice, or wherever they may need to.